Well, hello, it's Raquel, and this is the Power Within podcast with Raquel. And I am so excited to be here with you today. And I have an announcement. Seems like I always have an announcement, but today I have an announcement that I'm a little sad about, but also excited about at the same time, if that's even possible. I'm here in Rayford, North Carolina, my home office, and I knew that this time was coming, and it's just been a little challenging for me today, um, knowing what I'm announcing. And so, first of all, I want to say that I will always be your favorite therapist, coach, and sister friend. But in effort to always bring you the best information, edutainment, and inspiration, the Power Within podcast will be going on a little sabbatical because we are actually collaborating with another organization to look at how we can better serve you. Our goal and hope is to bring you an even better TPW, as I call it, the Power Within podcast experience with fresh content and style. And as a result of the intense effort that it takes in order to do this, I've decided that it's best to take a sabbatical to fully explore this opportunity that we have. And I see this more of an opportunity for you than I even see it for myself. As my listeners, I value you so much from just looking at all of the downloads that we have on Podbean. And that's just one place that I can get some analytics to see how we are impacting the world. Um, Interestingly enough, I was watching something on yesterday on TV, and the guy was talking about how we chose this time to be here in life. And we chose it for a time to come and make a change in the world. And the Power Within podcast and the Power Within podcast host, yours truly, believes wholeheartedly that I came here for such a time as this to do something very specific to make an impact in the lives of people, but especially in the lives of women. The Power Within podcast is a podcast that speaks to women CEOs, women who are conquering everyday obstacles in life and in business, in ministry and in the marketplace. And it has been my extreme honor and pleasure to be your host, to impart wisdom, knowledge, um, laughter, and insight into your lives because you allowed me to do that. And I count it an honor. I truly count it an honor. And so I just want to thank you for your support of the show. We have, over 2.4K followers. The downloads, have been amazing. It has been more than what I ever could have thought. But please know this, I knew we would make an imprint, that we would make an impact. And that is why we need to take this sabbatical because we were approached to do something special with the show. Um, and I count that an honor. That was also something that I didn't see coming. But it's a blessing. And we just want to represent you well but I also want to represent my God well. And this opportunity could work out that we could do that. And so many people, when they're making changes like this, they don't explain all of that stuff to you. But I just want to be transparent, as I've always been with you, my listeners, because there's 2.4K of you out there who listen, who download the 85 shows that we have done, and today we'll make 86 in almost 2 years. We've grown like wildfire and we're making an impact, and I couldn't make the impact without you. You know, I just appreciate you, my listeners. I appreciate all of the guests that we've had on the show, although we didn't have many guests. My dad was a guest, Hannah and Charlie of the Not Okay app. Um, wow, just Jesse, former Backstreet dancer, and for Rihanna, and I think the Backstreet Boys and things like that. Like, literally, it's just been a beautiful journey. And I want you to know how much I appreciate your growing with me, how much I appreciate your feedback and your encouragement and well wishes. And I want to say that there are so many ways for you to continue to send me that feedback as we look at how we're going to redevelop the show, um, and bring you more content that encourages you, that inspires you, that gives you the tools to go to the next level in your life. Because your life is a unique one. As a matter of fact, it's beautifully complex. So, Sister CEOs, Women Conquering Everyday Obstacles, and my affectionate term, Boss Lady, go and do your thing. Raquel is going to be doing hers in the background, just trying to see what we can accomplish with this organization to bring you better content, better delivery, you know, all of that. And I'm really excited about it and sad at the same time that today is the day that I announce that we're taking this sabbatical. I want you to know that you can reach me so many ways. So go to empoweryou.com, IMPOWERYOU.com. We've had a facelift there and everybody's loving the website. Not to mention my hair, so just go and check it out. The videos that are on the website, and just the ease that we wanted the website to have for you to navigate through and to see what your opportunities were to work with me. Also, just know that I'm still very present. I'm not going anywhere and available to support you, because you are valuable listeners to me and you've supported me greatly. And I just want to thank you for that. During this time away, you can, still access me on YouTube, on the website. And just know that here on Podbean, you can still access all of the content here. It's not going anywhere. And there's a lot to review, right? To go back over. So I want to make sure that you do that. Some of my favorite episodes are the series on reflection. And there's another series on the law of Dharma. And the some of the very first episodes that I did on the awareness of oneness. And I say that because those episodes were foundational. I always tell people, if you're going to listen to the power within, if you're new, if you come while I'm on sabbatical and this is the first thing you hear, I encourage you to go back to the very first and do like a lot of people tell me they do, and that's binge. Binge on it. You know why? Because there are no calories to binging on the power within with your girl Raquel, your favorite therapist, coach, and sister friend. And if you want to reach out to me, do so through the podcast, through the Empower You family website, right? Because you become family when you become a part of the podcast. And you can also connect with me by going to, let me give you this link. I want you to go to Linktree /empower you. Okay. And that's how you'll know about everything that's going on with me and the power within. It'll keep you up to date as things change. So that's linktr.ee /empoweryou.com. I'll say it again. That's linktr.ee /empower you. And one of the things that's going on right now is the don't break the chain challenge. And so you want to be a part of the CEO self-care group on Facebook to stay in touch with me on that. We have several women who have joined that challenge, and there's others that are just waiting. They're like, I still need to think about what it is I want to do. What it is that I want to do, because you can come into that challenge and literally create a new habit within the next 63 days with the support of me and some fabulous women who are already in the CEO self-care suite. The other thing that's going on right now is the Cuba trip, right? So there's the CEO self care experience in Cuba. So if you want to join me for a luxe self care trip, then you want to join me for the Cuba trip. And if you go to linktree.empoweryou.com, you will see the registration page there, just so you can get the details and decide if this is something that you want to be a part of. Thank you for those of you who are joining the studio right now. And if you would like to get any of my books, I'm a 3-time best-selling author on Amazon.com. Just go type in my name. But if you go to Linktree, you'll see access to that. And if you want to apply for coaching, you can apply using that link as well. But again, it has been my pleasure to be your host here on the Power Within podcast with Raquel. It has been my pleasure and I'm saying it again because Alexa decided to give me a reminder to drink water right now. One of my goals, right? Don't break the chain. Whatever it is you're doing, you can create a habit in 63 days. Not 21 like they've told you, but 63. So, again, the podcast has been my joy to be here with you every single Monday at 12 o'clock noon. We even went to a live format this year. And I'm not sure that that's what you guys really want, and or if the time is right. And so, like I said, other hosts won't tell you the things that are happening behind the scenes, the thoughts that we're thinking about. But the bottom line is, I want to make sure that I'm giving you what you want and what you need from me, in the way of encouragement, in the way of living your best life, because you know who you are in Christ, right? To supporting women, especially women of color, to understand their importance in this world and how much, ladies, we need your voice. You are a boss lady. You were born for such a time as this. And I know that it gets hard sometimes, but you got this. You really got it. Thank you to all of the men who have listened to the Power Within podcast. Let me tell you something. I've said from day one that this podcast was for women conquering everyday obstacles, but the men have been here with us and they have supported us and they've reached out. And I thank you for that. As a therapist and a coach, I work with both men and women, especially as a therapist. But as a coach, my specialty is working with women, and I just appreciate you all so much. I want you to know that your voice matters. Think about it. If you listen to the Black History episodes that we did, we did it based on Black her story, right? Why? Because Your story is important. Your voice is important. And I want you to know that this world needs what you have to say. I don't care if one person's listening or 2.4K people are listening. Your voice matters. And if I'm on sabbatical just because I'm trying to figure out what I can do to up level this thing for you, then you put your work out there. You do something to let this world know that you are here and that you are intentional about it. So it has been my esteemed honor and pleasure again to be your favorite therapist, coach, and sister friend, to be allowed to speak into your life through this podcast. And I know that you have what it takes to truly make an impact in the world. And I can't wait to hear more about it. So please make sure that you reach out at empoweryou.com so that I can know the great things that you are doing to make an impact in this world. Thank you so much. This has been Raquel. And as soon as I get back, I promise you I'll let you know. So that the other thing is make sure you sign up for the email list and you'll know when I come back. But we'll just be gone just for a little bit, but not forgotten. God bless you. Your voice truly does matter. This has been your favorite therapist, coach, and sister friend, Raquel. God bless.